Quantitative design can be defined as a methodological strategy that allows highly working with quantifiable measurable data. It is alone developing the necessary skills to carry out the designs of a linguistic research projects. Focus objective development the skills necessary to carry out the designs of a linguistic research projects. Methods quantitative research is a research strategy that focuses on quantifying data collection and analysis. In this case, it will be the scientific disciplines in share of the solution of linguistic problem generated by the use of the language in linguistic community. Implement to collect data. And variable emails must be collected for the communities to be investigate data collection and carried out to observation, interviews, survey, questionnaires, amongst others. Sampling methods in this case would apply quantitative, linguistic, quantitative sampling methods. We will use proprietary sampling size and number, have a equal a channel of became part of the samples with the selection parameters. That for research question, the objective of the research is reflected in the type of quantitative question sure for the surveys we must recognize the dependent and independent variables. In data analysis, there are multiple methods for analysis. Quantitative data most require cross tabulation is the most we use made because it uses the basic tabular for to make the difference between the different data sets in the research student analysis methods will give use of the volunteers to test or theory strategies in gives use the possibilities of projects the result of the sample to the general population. The advantage of a simple samples is the allows use the interference the tweaking of the population. Drawbacks is the not the most appropriate ties the research to know delve into the fielding sensation and attitudes of the maker.
Hello, dear professor. I'm going to talk about qualitative method design. The objective. It involves collecting and analyzing non-numerical data, this to understand concepts, as well as data on lived experiences in order to be able to solve linguistic problems. Methods. The qualitative design describes and analyzes the culture and behavior of human beings and their groups from the perspective of the researcher. This is to know the researcher's point of view at the moment of practicing a new language. Instruments to collect data. Focus groups. It has a limited number of respondents from 6 to 10 in order to find answers to the questions why and how. Ethnography. It is the most in-depth method that focuses on studying people in their natural environment. Case study consists precisely in seeing the different problems that exist in applied linguistics. Interviews to have a wide response. Type of research questions. Closed questions. Its objective is to provide an accurate, clearly identifiable, and easily response. Open questions allows the respondent to express him/herself freely on a given topic. Data analysis. Here we analyze the answers obtained from the respondents to find out how they are doing in the applied linguistics. The strengths to know the problem in depth in order to solve it. And drawbacks, the objective could be diverted since the opinions could be made. Mixed method design. The objective. Combine the qualitative and quantitative perspective in the same study with the objective of giving depth to the analysis when the research questions are complex. Methods. Analyze quantitative and qualitative data together and reflect from the epistemological and paradigmatic perspective. Instruments consist of closed-ended questionnaires, open-ended questionnaires, and interviews.
Question. Combination of closed question with open question. The question is limited because you must choose One of the opinions presents put on of the after the possibility of the acquiring opening. Data analysis it is the systematic integration of quantitative and quantitative methods in science studies in order to obtain a more complete picture of the phenomenon. Strategies be used both times on research the strengths of the approach can often sense the weaknesses of the other. It provides a more complex and comprehensive understanding on the research problem than doing in separate daily drawbacks. The research designs can be very complex and much more time and resources are required to plan and implement these types of research.